Hello and welcome to our midweek devotional video. This week we are continuing and giving God thanks for all of the leaders of Ashland Place, those who give of their time on these formal committees and informal ways through the administrative board, and those who volunteer their time in ways that are seen and unseen. We are so grateful that so many of you do give so generously of your time and your energy. And so today we are giving God thanks for that. You are going to hear from three leaders of Ashland Place, and they serve in three very different roles throughout the church. So you'll get to hear a little bit about them and what they do for the church. And then at the end, you'll hear a song of praise as always. And we hope and pray that throughout this week, you will continue to give God thanks for the many people who help make this church the hands and feet of Christ in the world.
Hello, I'm Rose Johnson. I'm the chair of the administrative board for Ashland Place this year and have been since last year, and actually the year before that. The administrative board, as you know, is the governing body of the church. There's certainly the financial side and there's the trustees, but we bring it all together and we kind of speak as the body of the church as to the mission and direction of the church. So the board chair, I preside at the meetings, and one of our charges is to be listening to the congregation. If there are issues or concerns or things that the congregation would like to see, we bring it forward. We try to be attentive to those things and have in the past. We started last year a recycling initiative in the coffee hour to use real cups so we wouldn't have so much trash accumulate afterwards, for example. But we're here and we are continuing to meet by Zoom very successfully as far as Zoom meetings go. So if you have any concerns or would like to discuss any issues about the church, know that I'm available, any member of the administrative board is available, and we look forward to serving you in the year ahead.
Hi, I'm Debbie Richards, Chair of the Membership Care at Ashland Place, United Methodist. So last year in January, February, we were all excited trying to get started on the membership care for our church, and COVID hit. So we had all these things we planned to do, taking care of the members that aren't always able to come to church, such as like we signed up to, it broke down the list and to bring cards and flowers to different people that maybe are just homebound for a little bit or homebound every Sunday. So because that's what membership care does, take care of our members that we don't see all the time. So we have, I think Kathy Stewart, maybe someone sends birthday cards to the membership of the church, especially these that aren't here. We had planned to go and visit these people, but of course we can't visit. Another thing that we do is we take the flowers left over from church on Sunday to these nursing homes, and that stopped for a while. And something that I do, or kind of started and was planning on doing it all year, is called Happy Flowers. And after a wedding, if the flowers aren't going to be used for anything else, I go and pick them up and put them in new vases and take them to these nursing homes. And we plan to keep doing that and try again by maybe just leaving them on the porch in the nursing home, or the neighbor or someone can take them into the member that's not able to come to church. So anyway, we have big plans for this year, and need to get back on it. I have to say that I kind of forgot about the telephone calls when all the COVID started, but we're going to do better this year. It's 2021, just the rules are just a little bit different. So see y'all later.
I am honored to be a lay member to annual conference for our church, and it's really especially great for me because I have known about annual conference since I was old enough to know about anything. My dad before he died, was a minister in the Methodist Church. So annual conference was something he got excited about every year. And as a result, I grew up knowing all about it and the important work that's done at annual conference. First of all, there are as many lay people as ministers who are voting members of annual conference, and we do most of because the Methodist Church goes by the Book of Discipline, we do most of our changes and new rules by vote at annual conference and then at general conference and so on. Also, it was the practice for many years that the new appointments of the ministers were announced at annual conference. So my family would literally go into the week of annual conference thinking, we're living here, and then we would leave annual conference knowing we were moving there. So that was exciting. It's done a little differently now, but annual conference still announces the appointments. Also, a beautiful part of annual conference, which I love, is the Monday night ordination of the elders and deacons. It's just a beautiful ceremony. When I was a child, annual conference was held at Huntingdon College, and now it's held at Frazier Memorial, which is a great big church in Montgomery. So, and one of the responsibilities of the lay member is to report back to the church the things that we decided or the announcements that were made at conference.
This is my Father's world, and to my listening ears, all nature sings and round me rings the music of the spheres. This is my Father's world. I rest me in the thought of rocks and trees, of skies and seas. His hands the wonders wrought. This is my Father's world. The birds their carols raise, the morning light, the lily white, declare their Maker's praise. This is my Father's world. He shines in all that's fair. In rustling grass I hear him pass. He speaks to